Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Safe Space podcast. I'm your host, Simon Massaquoi, and with me we have the most annoying co-host, Joy Roberts. And here we have our wonderful guest with us today, Nancy Riley. How are you, Nancy?
I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing good. So, thank you for coming, for honoring our invitation. Don't worry, we'll get to this one later. So, anyways, today we'll be talking about a topic which I feel most of us go through. So before we get there, I feel like is bullying a topic that is neglected in today's times? Not showing enough attention, or not, like, how will I say it, put enough light on?
I think people don't take it seriously, though it happens in our daily lives, especially in school. Yeah. Should I say I've been bullied? A little bit. You cannot really bully me.
Yeah, I bully her every time. Nancy, what's your take on bullying before we indulge in the topic?
I would say it happens not just at school, but everywhere.
Okay.
Like everywhere, even in our houses. But that is kind of different when you're bullying with your siblings. But the actual bullying that has an importance is the one that affects you mentally, the ones that makes you feel insecure, or the one that where you don't feel safe to be on your own or to go to certain places or with certain friends and people. Like in school, you have that and the teachers can do nothing about it, or maybe you're scared to report. So that is the one that concerns us more, because mental health is something that is really important.
Bullying happens like in our day-to-day lives, like to each and every one. I've been bullied, in school. And I don't know why you're laughing, but I've been. But like, we see it in movies and we think like, like it's just fun and games. But until you're affected by it, you never know how serious it can get. Till you're to the point that you're scared of going to school and all of that. I could say like, during my school days, I was not like this actually. I was very small. I was like, to the point that they were calling me, Joy, what is your problem?
What did I do?
To a point that I was getting called tiny.
Wow.
You understand? This I don't want to mention it. But anyways, yeah.
But he's still tiny, aren't you? Yeah.
We'll wrap this up. We'll wrap this up. But anyways, like, I was this small, petite kind of guy. Like, everyone would toss around bully and stuff. What do you mean? Okay, we were in the same school. Yeah, whatever information she's giving is fake. But seriously though, like, there was a guy in primary school. Yeah, I can't quite remember his name. But you know those overgrown kids that you be having in school? Like, you see a guy that is old enough to be like your father.
Yeah, right.
And he's in grade 5 with you understand? Like, he used to bully me for my food. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it came to a point, I had to be telling him what I would bring. Like Monday to Friday. Yeah, like I'm dead ass. Wow. He used to be like, when I open my food, what is there? Give me your bread. And at that point, I was too small to like, I'll just give you and go like throughout the day hungry.
Personally? No.
No, like it was mad.
Yeah,
like
it must be tough.
It was tough. It was tough because imagine, I liked my food. I played like a donkey, and you know after all that playing, you want to eat. And just for somebody to come and give me your food. Whoa.
Mine was different. I normally sell my food.
You sell your food. You were a businesswoman from time. Right. You were a business. But like bullying is actually crazy. Like especially in the present day, not actually physical, like online, verbal abuse and all of that.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying is crazy.
I think it also affects your self-esteem.
Yeah.
It affected mine in some way. Okay, I was this girl who no one could actually put me down when I was younger. But okay, having the skin condition, the vitiligo and all, and hunger, normally in school there's this thing, I just wanted to do it. So when everyone is doing it, you dare not do it because look at you, you don't look even normal. So my weakness was that.
I get it. You felt insecure because you had vitiligo.
Right.
But
and people made a mockery.
Yeah, people didn't really understand that it's a normal skin and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Because they don't teach us that at school. They just teach us basic stuff. We don't know nothing unless we go outside and start teaching ourselves. So our education isn't really doing that much.
Yeah, that's true. Like, one thing also I was also bullied about was my surname, bro.
Yeah, what's your surname? Massaquoi. Oh.
Bro, they bullied me because I'll say because like throughout my
and mine too, robots, yeah, robots.
No, yours was calm, robot, bro, yeah.
Robot.
Yeah.
I guess we all had that because Riley, I would call it Ryder. It was really
That,
sad.
If I had Riley, I'll
And I
take
got
it. Yeah,
so
Riley.
pissed. I know someone who
had the surname Riley. They called her because usually people name their dogs Riley and stuff.
Oh,
When they see
okay,
her,
okay.
I'm
That's
like, nah, bruv.
but like for me, like let's say throughout my from nursery to like grade 6, I was with the same circle of friends, like my classmate from that point to grade 6 was like the same circle. So we're all used to my surname and it was nothing. Bro,
grade 7.
grade 7, first day, everybody, I had like Samuel Williams, you had Ajemi Job, you had Shidif Newlands, you had like the regular Joof, Job, Jai,
Yeah.
Fatun Jai, Asatun Jai, all of that. Then it came to my turn, I was like Samuel Masakwe. Bro,
Everyone laughed.
my teacher laughed. I was like, what's wrong? Everyone started laughing and it came to a point I was like I felt like shy and insecure, like to call out my surname to people. Like at some point I'll use my middle name as my surname, Samuel Ibrahim, and they're like, no, that's not your name, what's your surname? Then I'll call it like, I'll just call it like really fast so people won't get it. But bro, when they told me, like people started mocking me. After that, I remember that first day I went home, I cried. I went to my mom, I cried.
I remembered when I was in grade 8, I think, you were going for, I think, head girl or head boy.
Yeah, prefect.
Yeah, and then you saw your name and the whole class was laughing about it. The whole class was laughing about it, but no one could dare to laugh in front of you, like in your face, because we were scared of you, because you were a senior.
You were scared?
You weren't that friendly unless a person knows you.
No.
Back then we were like, maybe he's not the friendly type, we shouldn't try it.
Be scared of me in these streets. Be scared of me, fam. Be scared of me. But anyways, yeah, like I got used to it after about that first time, bro. No, that first year in school,
tough.
it was hella tough because I couldn't go anywhere without someone laughing, and it made me feel somehow. I'm like, is it weird? Am I weird?
And
like,
everyone talked about it.
Yeah, like bro, I walked through the corridors of the school and I overheard this. I'll never forget. Boy, the fan better boy, S class, Santa Masakwela. Then they started laughing. Then it came to a point I was like, wait, can we kuku no boy? Just to make sure that people don't figure out it's me, I'd start laughing. But when I went home, I cried to my mom and she was, bro, yo.
I'm so sorry.
No, but yeah. I cried about it to my mom. Then she was like, don't worry, embrace it, it's unique. You understand? Like she made me feel like comfortable, like, yeah, it's your name. There's nothing you're gonna change about it. There's nothing. Then my other brother came in, I was like, this is your first time. You're going to experience more. And bro,
Wait, why do we actually think that people get bullied? Why?
I don't know,
I
mostly
feel people bully other people because they're not like,
they're insecure about themselves.
yeah, exactly.
That
They're
is
insecure
one.
about themselves. They feel like
They have
bullying.
fears.
Yeah, bullying another person.
And others, mostly, it's not about insecurities. They just playful. They just like to make fun of people,
Yeah.
to laugh around and stuff because there's not much to do.
Yeah, I understand
But
the bunch of-
in the process of doing it, they're hurting other people. And just because you're laughing about it, they wouldn't care if it's affecting you later. I have been there.
Yeah.
Like they say something mean about you, you just laugh, but then deep down
yeah.
you're crying. But you don't want them to see that you're crying because you don't want them to put you down.
Exactly. I don't know if you remember when the second episode, yeah, when she said that like I could tweet I'm used to Twitter, man, tweet. I could tell you your head is very big.
Yeah.
You could laugh about it. I could
Yeah.
tell another person your head is very big. They might not take it as lightly as you. And I feel like when people do this whole bullying stuff, they don't take into consideration how another person might take
feel,
it.
yeah.
Understand? Like this cyberbullying. We've seen it a lot whereby they bully someone so much to a point before
They
you know
had to delete their medias.
delete media, or before you know it, someone has committed suicide. And you
It's
understand, like it's actually a big topic, a big thing that we neglect.
Yeah.
Because like as you said, even in our homes, we do face bullying from like our parents and other stuff, and people don't talk about that.
Yeah, but that is like most of us, we're lucky that our parents aren't that harsh with us.
Yeah.
We're doing it in a joking way. But some people, like, I pity them when they tell you how their parents treat
Yeah,
them.
true.
Like, they're so harsh. They don't even know that, oh, I have emotions. Like, I'm a kid. I'm a kid. Like, certain things do not be telling me. When I'm grown, then you could remind me, oh, back then you looked deformed or stuff like that. But when I'm a kid, you're telling me that. And my friends tell me, it's worse.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, like it hurts you like deep down. As a kid that you always felt like an outsider, but yet still you just thug it out and act like you don't care. That is why I was rough back then. I didn't care. I choose not to even act like a girl back then. After school, I was so dusty because I have been running in the school, having fun, because that is what gives me fun.
Yeah.
Instead of like sitting,
like
gossiping and talking about a guy and stuff like that, because that I always made sure that was the last on my list, talking about guys or finding if he's interested in me, because I had other things to focus on. Now that I'm grown, that can be on my agenda, but back then I was like, I don't care. This gives me fun. I am doing it. I played sports. I didn't care if I was messy, sweaty or anything, because it was giving me joy. And then when people were talking ill about me, I would just come to you and like, no wonder why you failed, no wonder you're not gonna succeed and stuff like that, because like academically I knew that I was smart, and you could talk shit about me today, tomorrow you will see me driving my car, and you know you cannot compare or bully me in the future. So always I'm like, I'm gonna do better. So you could talk shit about me now, and tomorrow come in my company and ask for a job interview. Stuff like that.
Suck you.
Yeah, so
Suck you. You will not get a job. We will suck you and make sure your letter will tear it in front of your face.
yeah, but for other people it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's
Some
total,
people
and I
can't handle
understand.
it.
And it's not always about physical appearance. It's about like maybe you're trying to speak like in a slang language or something, and then you make mistake, and everyone is like making fun of it because it's funny. I get it. It's funny. I'm gonna laugh about it for a minute, but I would stop.
Right.
But because of that, other people refuse to learn more. Other people, like, they're so complex. Today, Gambian ladies, they're so complex. They don't want to try anything unless it's trending. They don't want to invent something new. They just want to copy and copy and copy and copy, and then go back to the old trend and start and making it trends again. So I realized that mostly it's because of you gonna sit here and talk shit about Joy, and then when we go, I wanted to try the outfit that Joy tried. Just because of we talk shit about her, I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah, right.
I have realized that, and it's sad. Do you like just be unique, and people are gonna talk shit, but do not care. Sometimes your parents are your enemies. I have seen it, and I'm gonna say my parents are lucky. I'm not gonna say I'm lucky. My parents are lucky, because at the end of the day, you bully me and everything. I get to a stage I can provide for myself. I can do everything. You know, when there's money, everyone starts, oh, I'm your auntie, I'm your uncle. Like, I don't even remember you in my birthdays. I don't even see you in pictures. You see? Now your parents start praising you, start talking about you. You know, African parents do that. If you do that for me, I give you what I'm giving you, but do not call me. Do not disturb my existence. I will check on you once in a while, but do not interfere in my marriage, how I'm raising my kids, what I'm doing. No, because you ruined a part in my childhood.
Like,
you're supposed to feel like a safe space. You know how like a kid is gonna make a mistake and expect a parent to rectify, but instead they're beating you mercilessly. Instead of me learning from that mistake, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna sit there.
Like,
I'd rather know nothing.
you've actually said like a lot of things that like bullying is not something that just affects you like today and it ends. Like it goes way beyond.
It changes.
Yeah.
It changes people and the way they go about stuff and all of that. Like it has this how will I say life-lasting effect on some people because like you said,
Words.
yeah, words. Even some people like they actually, but words do hurt people and go a
lot.
Some people don't forget about the things you said to them. You understand?
Especially when a woman when a woman has already given birth, going through PTSD, and then you make certain comments about their body. Wow, that is the worst.
It's getting drive.
Like even if you
every area.
see how the woman is, like her body is saggy, ugly, whatever, do not comment. Cause like she's just from giving life. What do you expect?
You've not forgotten certain people.
But
Call their names, we'll find them.
I'm not calling their
We'll
names.
take them out.
But there are a lot of things that have been told to me. I can remember the one when I was around 5. It's still here. And I'm like waiting to take revenge.
Calm down.
No, it's
Revenge
like
of
saying
love.
that you would not be anything, or I'm like keeping it. I will show you.
Yeah, like
Like what Nancy said. Oh my G wagon, drive for your own compound. Show you that hello, I have made it.
so that's your aim.
I wouldn't do that. I would just like tell your kids to come. I give them job. Tell your kids to come. It's not about wickedness.
No,
It's
but-
I would teach you a lesson without even trying.
No, but that's the thing. Like we said, this whole bullying stuff, it makes you if you're not strong enough, not everyone is that resilient. Like you said, you found like your coping mechanism, which was like having fun, sports, and all of that.
Anything
like,
that would take my mind off thinking.
Some people, let's say you come today, you bully them, like on a usual something. We're thinking like the perspective you're taking it from is like school, but like in our daily, some people go to work and they're bullied by their bosses.
Yeah.
Normally with their friends, they're bullied. Like you be around your friends and they look low upon you and stuff. Like, yo, what do you think you are? We're making this decision. You can't talk or stuff. Like, shut up.
Isolate you.
Yeah, like isolate and all of that stuff. Like, bro, like bullying happens in like every aspect.
And the
of
worst part is like when you have your parent that you could tell your problem to, and your parent stand up for you, like comes and be supportive, and then your parent has got their also now you're a snitch, you're this, you're that. They start hating on you.
This is not addressed enough. Like, come, you see on the social media, even in Gambia, people take it as like a joke. Danga saga kena, like let's say online, and be like, no, have you checked to see if it's okay with the person?
No, you know what I see that what I think Gambians fail to do. The ego is here. They cannot say sorry.
Yeah.
I tweeted something. Yeah, I tweeted something once. The person texted me was like, "Joy, what you did was not. I did not like it at all." I was like, "I'm sorry," because after I read it again and I thought about it, I was like, "Nah, this was bad." Yeah, I accepted my own. Right. I was like, "I'm very sorry for however I made you feel." I looked through it and I saw that if I was in the same position, I would not like that, and I'm very sorry. Things were cool. We still see each other and we hug and talk, and hamga, it's moving on, accepting the fact that yeah, I made a mistake or I should not do this. Hamga. I mean, that's how we all grew and learn.
Yeah, I mean that is what you call like friendship. I'm a person. You're supposed to expect me to make mistakes, but it's either you teach me to learn from my mistakes, or you tell me, and then however I react determines where our friendship is gonna lead. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, like I for one, I'm not a fan of this whole cyberbullying because it was done to me once. I don't know what app it was on, but like for a whole week or something, like I just logged off. Like I was completely on my own, and it was after I had the courage to like tell the person. I was like, yo, like what you said, like I didn't really take that lightly, and it was kind of embarrassing. You understand? Like people would look at me and like they were taking it in a kind of way, but okay, as a joke, but I didn't take it as a joke. Like you said, it takes a lot from the person to apologize and acknowledge their mistakes, or like say that okay, I'm sorry, because you never know. Like you see, let's say I bully someone now, and they hold it in their heart. Bro, some people can go up to the extent of like hurting you or doing something really twisted. And maybe like, you remember when you were throwing me around and just looking down upon me and stuff and stuff and stuff.
Right.
Bro, like people forgive, but you see, I believe that people forgive. It's only a few people that forget. You are not God.
Certain things that when I was a kid and I was told to, or people treated me, till did like I was smile at you, but I didn't forget.
Yeah, like you do remember some people.
Right?
As you see them, that word like comes to mind.
Back and you're like,
And the way they're treating you now,
Exactly, like
it's so different. Like you're like, wait, are you two-faced or are you seeing success around my area or something?
It was when I was about to finish school that she came closer. Hey, young
No, those type of aunts, you just enjoy them. Invite them to your wedding.
Well, yeah.
You know, like most of them like come to your wedding and ceremonies just so they could like find something bad to talk about.
calm down.
You won't see it.
Calm down, do small. Hey, yeah,
Well, you could send the CD to them so they can watch.
You see the pictures? Oh my God! Someone told me mag like wow, man.
Oh, matter. But like, honestly, I think we have to do better as like a society and like people.
And parents that put like two kids against each other, those parents are the worst. Like, we're friends, we're arguing, kids fight. Why are you coming in between? Like, teach us. Maybe your kid is wrong, or maybe I'm the one who's wrong, but at the end of the day, we're age mates.
Right.
You're a mom. You might not have given birth to me, but I see you as a mom because you have the age.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you respect. I'm expecting you to give me respect back. Since I was a kid, if I give you respect, I'm always expecting respect back. If you don't give me, I disrespect you.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't give me, I always disrespect you.
Some elders have this mentality of Nehalenga. You just have to be down there. Whatever I say is yes. I have
Not
no
today.
opinion.
Not today. It's not in today's
That
world.
pisses me off.
You tell a 5-year-old go and
A
stand in
woman
my
did it to me. A woman did it to me. I came to play. She was like, "Oh, you're supposed to wash the bowl." I'm like, "I don't live here." She said that, but you ate here. I'm like, "Cause I was invited to eat here, but I'm not gonna wash the bowls." If that is the reason, then you have to pay rent because your kid sleeps at our house sometimes.
No.
I said it, and the woman was like, "You're so rude" and stuff like that. I was
know,
like, "Fine, I'm not coming back into your house." No. Since I was a kid, you know, I have been bullied, so I just always try to defend myself.
You have that tough skin now and all of that.
Yeah, like I just tried to defend. Back then, every Friday, I had an appointment to fight with someone.
Hey.
I fix it every Friday back then. I didn't care because respect was so important to me. Like, you know, when you're very respected, even when you have nothing and you're well respected,
Right,
it's very important. Like you feel powerful.
Yeah,
so,
like
so to me, my respect, I don't joke about it. My respect, I don't joke about it.
that's why, like we said, bullying turns you like into someone you might not want to be. Understand? Imagine a
But
soft
yeah,
person.
but you see what she has turned into.
No, that was
bad.
back then, but
No.
now I don't care.
But listen, you see how she's talking.
Yeah.
It's like you're commanding respect. I like it. That's the way I like it.
No, like because you're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I want to be loved, but I'm not gonna give love. Like, what is that?
No,
But
makes
yeah,
sense.
like we just have to make sure that like now, like especially in this age, whereby you know that any small thing can trigger you into having like mental health issues and stuff like that. Because what can trigger yours is different from what will trigger somebody. For like someone, okay, let's say you bully them into doing shit and sorry for my language, a whole lot. Then at the end of the day, they're just like, it's okay. But you keep bullying someone, and at the end of the day, they end up being like this wannabe gangster just so that they could
To act tough.
to act tough, to resist. You understand?
I had a classmate who was like short and like he was tiny, but then like
Why
he
did
was
you say
really
tiny
smart.
and
No,
point at me?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
why?
Okay, but like he was really talented. He is still talented. He's studying
yeah.
architect. Like he would draw and you would be proud to say that he's my classmate. For me, I was proud because whenever you're around me and you're doing good, I'm proud because I always calculate if I have money, I don't need to find someone else. You're gonna do the job for me. I just calculate like that. But because of like he was tiny and short and people would take advantage of him, he became evil. I call him evil. He became wicked. He would have 5 pencils. You're in exam room. He said, I don't have. That is how he had power. You see, because of when it's his turn, you not give it to him. You're like, oh, so you didn't buy pencil. You're expecting me to give you pencil. So it's like, nah, I will not give. Even with paint, whatever. He doesn't share unless you shared with him back then when he remembered. Then he's gonna share with you. But if not, he won't. And I respected him for that. And we were so competitive back then in school. Like Aero, no matter what our position was, we never left Aero. The 6 of us, we never left there, and we were so competitive.
It just it turns you into someone you don't want to be, and eventually
Yeah.
you continue being that person. You understand?
And sometimes it's hurtful when it's the person you're dating or you're married to bullying you on your, not just your appearance, but you know, the way you speak or the type of lifestyle you wanna, like, you know, some girls try to dress elegant, sexy, and then everyone is like, oh, you're ninga solo many them office. Like, bro. Seriously, think of what you're saying. This is so
You
elegant.
have to calculate the words.
You know, before people hated me that I would dress elegant, those solo gatali, more nice, Nina. I'm like, okay, it's nice, it's for clubbing, but not for dinner. You know, there are certain things you wear at certain places. Like you don't go to a concert where you're gonna be jumping, sweating, and put on full glam makeup. Maybe a little bit of makeup. We get it.
Going to a pool party with makeup, but that's a topic for another
I always ask this question: what is the pool party? It is
But most of them, it's not bullying. It's not because of bullying. It's because of they feel insecure or they don't know.
It's just beautiful.
And our parents don't choose to teach us. Like, boy, she wants to go to pool. Why does she have to sneak out that I'm gonna sleep over and stuff? It's just pool daytime. She'll come back home. But our parents have this melanin mentality that is affecting the Gen Z
You can't blame them. It's what they've seen. Understand?
and what they have done in their past life.
That one.
Nah.
Mogbe. But I wish you
I
had.
would just say it goes down to communication, talking, advice. That's the only
Yeah, like
thing.
more education on
Yeah.
the whole bullying aspect.
And the fact that a person is having a trauma at home and comes and start to talk to you about it, and then you start making fun of it, like, oh, no wonder why your dad abandoned you. No wonder why you see me and my friends, like, I have this circle of friends. We're so tight that even if I'm not at home, my mom would just call that house immediately because they know it's either I'm there or somewhere else, and they would call. You saw this type of friendship where you grow up together, everyone knows each other. Like, you know, we make certain jokes, it's calm, it's understandable. If it's too much, I realize it's too much, I'll be like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Yeah.
And I won't do it
You're
again.
mature enough
Unless
to
you do
apologize.
something too much, I'll pay back with that again.
You
It's
don't have to
simple.
apologize.
You see, female relationships are more toxic. Than
This is where I step back.
I'm just saying.
No, female relationship is too petty.
I know. That's why you're blaming
And
having
jealousy.
girlfriends.
No, it's not male friends.
We'll get to that one. That's a topic for another day.
Talk to me direct.
But yeah, like we said, wish you had enough time, but it all goes down to education
And
awareness.
Self-affirmation.
Yeah.
Help.
Like no matter what, you're good enough, man. Like let no one bully you into something that you're not. And so yeah, people should be more aware that not everyone is as tough. Some people are very fragile, and people have to be educated about the whole bullying aspect. But I wish we did have more time to speak on this, but that's enough time for today. I've been your host, Samuel Masakoi.
Can I say something?
And she's been Joy. Any final words for me, Nancy?
I would like to say, regardless your appearance, how you act, you trying to be elegant, whatever, there's YouTube tutorial. There's people you can talk to. There's influencers that you can look up to. Dress nice if you want to dress nice. Do your hair how you want to do it. If it suits you. Do not do something because everyone is doing it. Do what you feel like it's you. Be original. You understand? You want to experience, learn more, go and learn more. Do not rush into marriage, relationship. These guys are poor. They wouldn't support you in anything. You have to support yourself.
Don't call my name. I'm rich in Jesus' name. Amen.
Do good, do right by yourself. Know what your body wants. Use the cream that your body wants. Do not be taking bleach or whatever.
This one is
understand what you understand. Even with the guys, just because he's wearing ice chain doesn't mean it's real diamond. I'm not gonna get the ice chain. I'm gonna fill my bank. I'm gonna put the money in my bank for the use. The areas we're in is not the same. That is abroad. There's Gambia. We don't have much opportunities. Be wise about the decisions you make. It's gonna affect you tomorrow. And be original. Please remember that. Be original. Love yourself. Put yourself first. And be proud of yourself. Do not care if your parents are bringing you down, unless they are trying to bring you up to be a better person.
Let them know.
No, some parents are the worst. I hate it.
That one, we have a lot of this, but we'll get to that.
But yeah, to throw light on that.
Yeah, we just had to.
Go on, let's wrap
I
up.
wanted to say, self-affirmation helps. You can just stand at your mirror and be like, I'm brave, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, and I'm heading out to conquer the world. It's just a little thing that will take you a long
Yeah, be confident in yourself. Yeah. So thank you, Nancy, for having the time to come for the Safe Space podcast. We really appreciate you.
It was a pleasure.
So yeah, and to you viewers, make sure you like, you comment and subscribe on every episode. We like and we appreciate all the feedbacks and support we've been getting. Please keep running up the videos, keep watching, keep liking, and please don't forget to keep sharing and participate on our social pages anytime we do trivia questions or ask for your opinions. It really helps us to make this show a very good one. And with that being said, thank you very much for tuning in. Till we come your way next week. Bye-bye. Peace.